Hello everybody, it is me, Lightning Bliss, and I am doing another critique of the work I did for the TF2 Analysis Anarchy project that was directed by Josh Scorcher and Dr. Wolf. Sorry, I got something in my eye. And I need to take my glasses off. So, yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Trying to wake up here. I got my coffee, so I'm ready to go at this point. The next episode is You Gave Who a Rocket Launcher? And I was surprised that when I first started working on the project, I already knew Keyframe was interested, but then two critics started to pop in. And I think at the time I wasn't talking to either one of these folks as much as I do now, and now we've become good friends. And so, yeah, that's basically the gist. I can't recall when I really officially started talking to them more. I think it was probably a few months after I got started on the project. And so, yeah. So we're just gonna get going. Let's do this. Remember, I am my own worst slave driver. I always critique my work, and I always look back and see how far I've come and what can I improve on next time. So, 3, 2, 1, go. I still hate the text. That's never gonna stop. You gave who a rocket launcher?
Hey, I heard you were looking for some blue team members to spar against.
Yes, I do remember you were hoping to show your skills. Although, have you spoken to Eliora about this yet?
Huh? Oh yeah.
I seem to be a big fan of the panning at the time. I kind of don't like it as much as I used to.
The guns. What could be better, right?
Are you sure about that?
Again, I made the desk too big.
What happens when Ellie gets angry, and I would much rather direct that anger away from me.
Mm-hmm. You've got nothing to worry about, Doc. I'm one of the best players you can ever afford to get.
I see.
That grin.
Well, at the very least,
Vector Brody did a good job with Toon stuff.
Skills. And I like the idea of having friends as sparring partners rather than enemies. Just sign on the dotted line so that we know you understand all the risks involved.
I wish I lowered the
mad?
volume down or something.
Something happening? Where's TK?
Sweet! Oh man, this is gonna be so cool. I'm gonna have a bazooka and an outfit, and I'm gonna shoot stuff.
Okay, pause! It's probably my favorite part of this episode. She breaks the door down like it was nothing. Okay, 1 second. So, this is the first time I actually got a little creative with the sound effects, and I made that door from scratch, of her just knocking it over when they came in, and the looks on Toon and Doc's face were priceless. This is when I was just starting to get a feel for everybody's characters too, because I originally could only keep up with so many of them. I used to watch Eliora off and on, and Toon Critic, and Doc, but I never really got attached to the personalities because I just didn't have enough time to commit to watching every single one of everybody's videos. This here, when I was editing the project, gave me that chance to connect with who their characters were about. And in this case, at the time, it was Eliora and Two Critic, and they were both a thing. But, supposedly they were a real thing, in real life, but they no longer are, which is understandable. I mean, people move on, people find, reasons to not be together, but the good thing is they're still good friends. So, but yeah, this was at the time when they were a couple, and well, look on Eliora's face. Oh, it's priceless. And I am so glad I put that door into effect, because that just made the scene all the better. Okay, carry it on in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a possibility that I may or may not have. Yes.
What the yay do you think you're doing?
Need to turn the volume down.
Good to see you. I was just signing up for some TF2 practice.
Signing a bloody contract with Dr. Wolf implies you're signing up for the whole frickin' shit.
These were Vector Brody's work. He did really good stuff here.
Go ahead. See what happens when I get lied to.
Oh no, I've seen what happens when people piss you off. It's kind of hot though. But hey, I just thought it'd be fun.
Elior is a ball of flame when she gets pissed.
As a means of,
I just lose control.
Exercises, right?
Mr. Toon.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh, why did I do that? I panned the desk out of the scene, and Doc kind of just hops around it. And that wasn't very good. I didn't like that at all. But if I had known that Doc was smaller than average and the desk was smaller, this might have been avoided. But it is what it is.
Or against one another. I just don't get to see it often enough, babe. I just want to have fun. That's what I want most.
I do miss us spending time together doing stuff, and it would be nice to be able to enjoy games together, but how much do you even know about TF2?
Oh, I know lots. I've been doing stuff like this for years. Just not against other people. But hey, computer schmooter, I got this. You've got a star player to go against. Honestly, what could go wrong?
Okay, this is really where it officially pushed me to new limits, and I had to work with some explosion effects. I saw a little thing, a little frame rate going on in the background with Ellie and Doc.
If he isn't improving by the end of the day, I'm going to have to find someone else.
Well, that was a mask effect.
Come on, I totally got you that time.
Babe, what are you even doing?
How did that happen to pulling them all up close? But I wanted them to be the star of the show, so I kept thinking, well, they need to be as full on the screen as possible. But I'm realizing that doesn't always have to be the case. Oh!
That really hurt that time. Okay, maybe I'm just off my game today. Or this piece of crap isn't wanting to work with me.
Never mind, I see the problem. Keep moving, watch your back, and aim when you shoot. If you don't watch your tail, it's gonna get blown off faster than Silver Quill runs from me when I'm ticked off.
Okay, no pressure there. Alon Z!
Gotta get him.
Haha, that's what I'm talking about. Woo!
3, 2, 1.
That was a fun effect. It was an explosion, bright light effect, but...
Arrogant hotshot idiots don't last long either.
And this is the first time I was messing with Vector's work, too, just to give an idea.
That is it. Why don't you stop shooting the noob, huh? If you even think about shooting me again, I'm gonna rip off your face.
Yeah, that was a Zolly frame shot.
And then I'll show
I finally perfected that a little.
All of the red team what happens when you mess with Mr. Toon Critic.
Yeah, that's it.
Well then. That is more like it. Sounds like he's stepping up his game. Guess that means I'll have to also. Can't go letting him outdo me after all. Gotta keep it on equal footing.
Interesting. You may have quite the learning curve, but if this actually...
Oh, the mouth is shut the whole time he's talking, it feels like.
Learn something new every day.
That timing was a bit off.
Well done.
Timing was a bit off with Doc talking, but...
Dude, when I shot him, he went
Flying!
Please, it's way more satisfying to watch them slowly burn to ashes in front of you. You can enjoy their screams that way.
Oh, you are so cute when you're angry.
You're way hot when you're ticked off. See you on the battlefield next wave.
Oh yeah, it is on.
So, I believe this was the official first episode where I actually tried to stretch my limits, and I only did it slightly. And for the record, I love Zane's work. So, what I mean by that is I took a few risks with the explosion effects, and I took a bit of risk with camera angles, and that was something where the first time I was officially thinking outside the box, and I was a little still too scared to go too far because I was worried if I wasn't following true to the script. There was still a lot of things going on that I didn't like about, like, the characters' mouths being closed when they're talking, and there was an odd frame rate that, if you go back, in the foreground, there's 2 Critic before he gets hit by a rocket, and there's explosions going on around him, and the screen is shaking, and in the background, Doc and Eliora are watching on the roof, and when the background shakes, they don't, apparently, or they shake off cue. I just now noticed that, but it's so faint and settled that unless I point it out to you guys, which I just did, it's not that noticeable. But yeah, I'm the one that goes back, and I kind of kick myself in the butt realizing that it is a little too late to go back and fix these faults, and and I'm gonna see a lot of them probably throughout this entire little series here. So yeah, that was TF2. You gave Who a rocket launcher, and Toon was the second person to join the team. I guess on a little actual gaming in the TF2 game itself, Toon Critic, aka Zach, he doesn't really play the soldier as much, though he does occasionally. He likes to be the pyro, though, more than anything. I myself prefer just to stay as the heavy because, well, I like big guns, and I guess I kind of feel empowered being the heavy. I don't know why. Okay, maybe that's a joke with the fact that my character feels empowered and feels like she gets respect when she's the heavy. Reality is she kind of doesn't. I mean, Silverquill certainly doesn't really respect her. He keeps calling her cute and Cutie McSlaughter, so really nothing's changed, other than the teeniest bit of respect. And so, yeah. That was basically it. I noticed there were slight improvements in this video, so I was starting to gradually go outside the box. There were still a lot of things I need to correct, though, so hopefully next episode we'll see something. We'll see some more creativity with the camera angles and characters, so that's all I gotta say for now. Keep an eye out for those rainbows, guys. They will make you smile.